You know what the holy heck particular? All right, take a breath. I'll tell you what's going on here. It's turned into madness already. All right. Hey, let's just do a fast kit, he says. Let's just do a quick build kit, just like a, you know, what do you call those? A slump buster, which I've been in a slump for about, 9 years. I just want to do a quick build. Pretty much out of the box, right? We talk about it. One simple change. You want to go from, tires this thick, thin, to being that thick. Look at how much thicker the tires are. It changes all your dynamics. This is actually the next night. So last night I stayed up for hours hunting through all my boxes of junk and parts boxes and things like that. I had a bag. I don't know what, I think I gave it away. I had a bag of a ton of these little wheel backs. I don't usually use these, the kits I do. I don't usually build with metal axles. So they just aren't that big of a deal to me, so I don't have this large supply of them. And these are all, out of all my boxes of parts and stuff I could dig up. And the big problem I'm having is I'm trying to get one that will work to where this the ones from the kit that I can just pop on there, and this will stick out too far because the tire is wide. We need to go in farther. Every single one of these, they're either too long or too short. That's what it all comes down to, except this one. I found one. If I had 3 more of these, this is perfect. This works perfect on all 4 corners. But that's not how it works for Luka Cee, because I try to do something quick and easy and just have fun. 2 hours last night. 2 hours. I got this far. I haven't done nothing. Nowhere. I haven't gotten anywhere. Yes, I know what you're all saying. I hear you. I hear you out there. You're all saying it. Why not just take this and cut it down? Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. I guess I could. The thing is the heartache in getting every single one of those the exact same size. I was really hoping to find one that was the perfect height, that it would fit. Well, look at this. Look at this. I'll put this in here, and it will work out and put the tire exactly where I want it, both front and back. See that? Front and back. That's the perfect height. That orange one right there is perfect. I couldn't tell you what kit that's from. I don't know. I can't find any more. I'm out of luck. So I'm going to have to I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to figure something out. But I want to get moving on this car. So there's my rant. So out of the box, here we go. Trying to make a quick build. And, I spent all this modeling time last night. We were decorating the house today. Didn't do nothing today. It's Sunday. You watched the video this morning, and I was talking about that. Well, that was yesterday. This is Sunday now, and you're probably watching this whenever the heck I end up completing this part of the video. Oh, so I don't know. Let's figure out what we can do. Okay. All right. Well, a couple of ideas, but I don't have. One thing I was hoping to do is I was gonna do something like this. I'm gonna take my drill here, but my whatever you call these. I can't even think correctly right now. I need a new collar for it because this is too big for what I have an idea for. But yeah. One of these. Dremel, that's it. Jeez, I can't even think straight. You guys wanted fresh, hard videos from me. No editing. Well, that's my plan too. I'm doing this whole series, building this car. Try to do a minimal editing. Sorry. I hope you guys are liking it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this new fresh idea I have of how I'm doing these without editing. I have no idea what direction I'm going to go. Anyways, I don't remember where I put all my little collars and stuff like that. I'm not that smart to be that organized. But they are somewhere. And so with that being said, I won't be able to do the thought I had, was I was going to take the axle and chuck these up and kind of just lathe it with the X-Acto knife, trying to decide which ones I want to use. You know what? I actually kind of, these darker gray ones, these are not from the kit. These are the kit ones. I think I want to use these because I like how they fit. They fit in there just snug enough. So I think I want to use, if I can muster up 4 of them. What's the luck that we would have? I got 3. I've got 3. We've got 3. Do we have 4? I don't even have 4 of those. Oh, I do. I know what happened. I was messing with it last night and it went on down on the floor, and I see it. It's down there. Let me get it. There we go. I got 4 of them. So with that being said, I'm going to take all the rest of these. There's the collar. There's the axles. We want those. I'm going to get rid of all these. Okay. Kind of done with this nightmare. I have a special place for those. Off to the side here for now. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, now let's work on finding the collar that I can chuck that up. That was a nice idea. I don't think I'm going to get lucky. I think I found the other collar, but it might not be small enough. I don't know. Let's see. It could be bigger. Yeah, it's smaller. I wonder if that'll work, if that'll do the job. Let's put it in here. Let's see, will it tighten up onto this? Not going to get so lucky. So much for that idea. Those are the only 2 collars I have for this, and that won't work. So I'm going to pop this out, throw that back in there. That idea is not going to work. So I don't know. Not sure. So we've got 1, 2, and these are ones that kind of have some wheel detail. I don't know what kit they come from, but that's how I know they're all the same. And they got nice drum detail there, good enough for this model. So we want to get this. Let's just take one last look. I wonder how it's just a little bit too far. They don't really need to have too much done, but if you can see, get my, oh my goodness. That's why I don't like doing build videos. Yeah, I know. I complain more than a woman. That's what I've been told. Yeah, that's just a touch too... just a touch. So a touch too long. So, what would be the best way to do this? I can't seem to figure out what I want to do. So, I'm just going to do some eyeball engineering with my 2 old eyeballs that I need 1 pair of glasses and another pair of these cheap reading glasses from a dollar store. I stack them, and I can see when I do that. So I'm going to do something I really didn't want to do, but let me just, I'll tell you what. Let's do a guesstimation here. Take my Sharpie just to have a place where I'm going to go. I just want to take about that much off. This is my sacrificial lamb right here. And this is the only modifications to this kit I want to do. Okay, I just knocked a little off there. And I'm going to take this sanding stick and just get this to where it's just perfectly straight. Get it nice and flat. And I'm just going to... I'm sorry, it's hard to video. I should have the camera on the other side, but I would have to change all my rigging. I guess I could get this thing back up high where it was. Because I do everything with my right hand, and my right hand covers up, so... That's what I'm doing, is I'm just getting that to where it seems to be flat. I think that's enough. I want to look at it, see if it's getting fairly square. To my silly little eyeballs, it's square. I'm going to take the axle, pop it in. Let's go ahead, pop this through here. Take a tire, get the tire up in there into the fender. It's still rubbing against the fender, so I want to go a little bit more. So and it's at a nice angle, just what I didn't want. This is why I was really hoping to find one that would be the same height. I have no idea once I get this test fitted. There, it's pretty square. How I'll get the other ones to be the exact same height. I got sort of an idea. I'm not very talkative in this one because I'm thinking so hard. Just a lot of hard thinking going on. There we go. Yeah, it's just up against that. I think I like that though. Let's see how it'll work on the back. That'll do the job on the back. The axle has absolutely vanished. I don't even see it. There we go. Yay. Take a tire. Get it inside that fender. Yeah, okay. Groovy. That is the exact size I want. I can't get the tire out. There we go. So that's the exact size I want the other ones to be. So, got an idea. I'm going to take a piece of plastic. Cut off this piece of plastic right here. Scrap plastic's all we need. It's kind of fairly like a square right there. Send that off like that. Why don't I? Of course, you can't sit flat there because there's a rib. Move my mic. So we're going to go ahead and try to get some sort of measurement right there. I want to draw a line, but of course I need, let's try something here. take this. I have this cool little device on the side that holds things for me. Not very well though. It's kind of flimsy. So hopefully it will do what I want it to do. This is the one that we worked with. So if I go ahead, we want that thing to be perfectly square. Let's see if we do using these little lines. That's what I like about these deals. I can go ahead and make sure that's nice and squared like that. I'll put this in my alligator clip so I have two hands here. I would kill, I always have a bunch of them. I don't have any. I would love to have the small Sharpie. I have nothing like that. So of course nothing's easy in these projects we do. So I will do this the best that I can. I'm going to just make a mark with my where I want this to be. I'm going to make a mark with my X-Acto blade. And that is not the easiest thing to do. Did it work? I think I got a mark with my X-Acto blade. I'm just gonna make the line a little more where I can see it good. You might not be able to see it, but there's a line there. I just don't have a thin enough pen to, can you see the scribe mark I made? Hopefully that is right where we want our height at. So I can go back to this and hopefully, again, I'll just hold this into place with the alligator clip. And it'd be so awesome to have a have something to go by. Have a nice little, you know, the thin Sharpies would be so much better, but I can do it with my X-Acto knife. I put my X-Acto knife there. I've got my groove to follow. Yeah, if I could just spin that, it would be so much nicer. That would have been a cool thing, is to chuck it up and just spin it and lathe it off, but I guess this is the next best thing. Take it right down to the line that I made, and I just get the majority of the material off, and the rest of it I'm going to just try to get it as straight as I can. And let me just try to, I'm going to try to mark this with this red Sharpie. Okay, right on this side of that red mark on that Sharpie, that's how far we want to go. That's my measuring tool. This was the first one I did. See, it's right where I want it when I'm kind of flush against the that one step right there that's supposed to be the brake drum. So that kind of gives you an idea where we're at. And let's see if the one that I just did, which is not at a perfect angle, let me get a little more sanding. So, you know, it just goes to show you, you know, figure out ways to do it, because like there we are, we're right where we want to be. So these are now the same height. I'm going to do the other two. You don't need to watch me do that, so there's going to be a bit of editing. I don't think you want to bother with that, but we're going to go ahead and do a test fit first. See how this works out. Put this through the front. If it fits on the front, it's going to fit on the back. There they are, so they're up against. I don't want any side-to-side movement, so I want those as tight together. I was thinking I was going to have to do a little bit of shaving down the axle, but it works. That's fine. Let's get these tires in. One tire. The next tire. There we go. And they roll pretty smooth. They're not really rubbing too bad. That's exactly what we want. So, you know, all 2-3 hours I spent literally last night hunting for the perfect one. But we can go ahead and call this the way we do it. So, you know, that's us model builders. We make do with what we got. So this is really the only modifications I got to do to get this right. So let me do the other two. We're going to get the tires back on this, and then we're going to call that good at that point. I'll be right back. All right, we've got them all set. Got every bit all the same length, and they fit in there real good. I might have to do a little thinning of inside the fenders there. I don't want to go too much farther in. I like where it all sits. I like the whole stance of the car. And hey, let's get that look. Pop them Kraggers in. And pop that front Kraggers in. And heck yeah. Yeah, definitely liking that. So we got it all fitted in there really nice. That's pretty cool. So next step is I think what we want to do, just want to make sure, yeah, everything works out good. Like I said, I think I might do a little bit of thinning right up in here under the wheel well. I don't really want to bring those. Yeah, they might be okay. I really don't want to bring those tires in anymore. They seem to have a good tracking. I like where everything sits. So that's where we are with that. Now my next step is I'm going to pop this chassis out. I'm going to paint the chassis. I think I'm going to go with Tamiya NATO Black if I have any available. Hopefully I do in a can. I think I do. I like that NATO Black. It just has this, it's not like black. It has a touch of, I don't know, a gray into it, maybe a blue, I can't remember. It just has a really cool look about it I really like. So that's probably what we'll do. I don't think I'm going to do any detail underneath here. I don't think I'm going to do any even detail painting. I'm just going to paint it all like a semi-gloss black. Under here, the firewall, all that stuff. I'm up in the air still about whether I want to go with an engine or not. We might still play around with the engine, just have it look. I'm not going to do detail, just have it look cool. And that's about it. That's my next phase. I just wanted to show you what I went through to get these tires, these bigger tires, to fit in here. You could do this with the existing, from the kit if you don't have a bunch available for you. You could do the same thing with those, or what I just did. But I liked for these tires how those backs fit into these tires better than the ones from this kit. So that's how I'm going to go. It seems to be nice and stable, especially after I have them glued in. I'll make sure everything is nice and straight. And yeah, I'm liking that width on the back of this car. Yeah, that's going to be cool. It was worth the headache. I think I wasted time last night, but yeah, we got ourselves a cool look. So that's what we're going to do. Just let you have a quick look here. It's a little crooked just because it's how it's on there. The tires aren't mounted perfectly in there yet. I'm going to make sure all that stuff is square, because that'll all be put on the chassis before I put it into the body next time. I've been kind of stretching the body out a bit to get those tires in and out for the test fits, but that's it. That's all we got for this little edition. Not anything spectacular, but we're moving on. I'm probably going to be, giving you little snippets every day. What the heck, right? We're moving on. 2 weeks. This is Sunday, so I don't even have 2 weeks anymore. I got to get it done by a week from this coming Friday. So if you're watching this, I'm probably like every time the video comes out is the next day after I've shot it. So, because I'm usually working here at night, although I work at night over the week, so yeah. I also got something else I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to be every day I can work on this, so we'll see. We'll see what we do. I'm taking you guys along with me. I guess it's official. Luka Cee's doing a build video. I am going to finish this. It's build videos, but that's how we go. So go check out the Teespring store with the shirts and the mugs. You want to be a producer, go over to my Patreon, link in the description below. Jump on board. Give me some ideas. Those guys are so helpful. We're all good friends, man. I like to communicate with a couple of them. I've gotten to be good friends with, and we communicate, and we have a good time. They are a whole lot of help for me. It's not just a monetary thing. It's the collaboration and ideas. I can't think this stuff up on my own. And, it's real helpful. Even you people out there, your suggestions so much helps me out. That's it. Let's glue the fingers. Let's cut the styrene. We cut some styrene tonight. We didn't do any gluing to the fingers. So that's that. So here's the producers.